Welcome to another episode. Today's question is, why do we have this tendency to always ask a lot of questions on the mind? I'll repeat the question. Why do we have this tendency to always ask a lot of questions? Questioning is important. If you question only, then we can understand. That brings clarity. But asking right question is very important, because wrong questions will bring wrong answers. So questioning is important more than the answer. You should ask the right question, not waiting for the answers. First we'll see from Supreme Intelligence is to have no illusions, from J.Krishnamurti. Of course, when you question and find an answer, question that answer. What you say is you question the answer. Learn the art. It is not just that you begin to question everything. Learn the art of questioning. You stop questioning sometimes and say, yes, by Joe, why I am questioning? Look without questioning. You follow. Learn about it. There are two ways of questioning. One is to question with a motive and therefore try to find an answer to the question. The other is to question without a motive and therefore seek no answer. So important is about the question, why you raise the question, and what type of question it is. Why do you ask that question? To find out that the answer will come to you immediately without the help of another. It is really important, if you would follow what is being said, to understand the difference between these two questions. Most of us do question, and our questioning is a reaction. I do not like something and I question and reject it or modify it. My question is according to the urge or the demand of what I want. So that kind of questioning has a motive behind it, and that questioning is a reaction. We know what a reaction is. I do not like something and I revolt against it. That revolt is merely a reaction, a response to something which I do not like. But there is a different questioning which is without a motive, which is not a reaction, which is to observe, to question the thing which is a fact. I do not like to take any examples, because examples do not get us very far. Similes are dangerous things, but they might be somewhat helpful in order to explain the difference between two kinds of questioning. The questioning which seeks an answer, and the questioning that has no answer but is merely questioning. You take the fact of what is happening in this country. Nationalism, caste prejudices are prevalent. That is a fact. The worship of flag is an abomination because it separates people. It brings war. This worship of the flag with the nationalistic spirit is a fact. It is actually going on in this country. Now we can question it to find out why it is happening, the truth of it, without a motive, and therefore without defense, without attacking it, but merely questioning it sharply to find out. Or you can question it having accepted the nationalism, which is accepting the division of the people as castes, as classes, as groups. And when you so question, there is a motive behind it, and the questioning does not reveal the truth of the matter. There are two ways of questioning the whole process of living. One is questioning with a motive, which seeks a result, which is a response, which is a reaction. Therefore, you will not find the truth of the questioning. The other is questioning without a motive, without seeking an answer. And that is what we are going to do. The moment you seek an answer, it will invariably a conclusion of words, not facts. So that is what J. Krishnamurti in essence says. You question the motive behind it. Is there a motive? Or you're questioning without a motive, waiting for a particular answer. If there is a motive, you reach an answer which is biased. So you question without a bias, without waiting for an answer. And the answer comes on its own. Next, we will see Dancing in the Breeze by Osho. From that, what he says about questioning. If your questions help you to move, go on asking. It is better to be questioning than to be believing, because a believer has stopped asking questions. His movement has stopped. What do you mean when I say I am a Christian, or I am a Hindu, or a Mohammedan? What do you mean? You mean now there is no questioning in me. I am tired of questioning. I have started believing. Then your whole life has shrunk. Then you are no longer expanding. Then you are no longer exploring. Then you are no longer inquiring. To be a Mohammedan, to be a Hindu, to be a Christian is worse than to questioner, to be a questioner and agnostic. It is better to be agnostic and go on questioning, because if you go on questioning and if you are courageous enough to go on questioning to the very end, one day it comes. You remain and the question disappears. Not that a belief is given to you, the question simply disappears and a trust arises. A trust in life, not a trust in the Bible, not trust in the Vedas, not trust in Quran, but a trust in life, from where all Vedas, all Qurans and Bibles come and disappear. That trust is the answer. Become a flow. Go on using anything that helps. Go on questioning. I am not going to give you any answers. I am not a teacher. That is why many times you feel a little worried. You start thinking, why does he go on avoiding? If you watch, I never answer your question directly. I answer something else. I just push you onward. I answer you in such a way that you can ask many more questions. This pushing of your energy toward the ultimate will bring a climax where the questioning mind explodes. And when the question is not, and the belief is not, suddenly mind itself has disappeared. In that state of no mind, you are at home. You can come home. Then from Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. You can permit others to select the material out of which your thinking is produced. And that is suggestion. It is a humiliating fact that most of the thought is produced by outside suggestions of others. It is more humiliating still to have to admit that this majority of us accept this suggestion without either examining it or questioning its soundness. We read the daily papers as though every word were based upon fact. We are swayed by the gossip and the idle chatters of others as though every word were true. Next we will take from Thought is Your Enemy by J.Krishnamurti. We fail to realize that answers that they have given us are the ones that are responsible for the tragedy of the mankind. We don't question them. If we question that answers, we would be questioning the teachers. If humanity is to be saved from chaos of its own making, it has to be freed from the saviors of mankind. That does not mean that you will destroy everything. You will have to ask the questions, not born out of the answers we already have. But is there any answer? That is all. There it stops, and the solution is there for mankind. Then comes the Riba Gita. Staying in the company of sadhus, those engaged in the pursuit and enjoyment of the bliss of the Sat-Self, and respectfully questioning the Sadguru Jnani. One should first make oneself clear about the objective to be obtained. This is an important aspect of inquiry. After thus making sure of the objective, one must firmly abide in that objective of the soul Brahman self until the self is unmistakably experienced. This is chapter 32, verse 22 of Bhagavad Gita. In that clearly they say, question your Guru first. But once you are settled and satisfied, then realize Brahman self. Before that you question. So then from Srimad Bhagavad Gita we will see, know that by prostrating yourself, by questioning and by serving, the wise who realize the truth will instruct you in the knowledge. This is verse 34. So here also they say about the importance of questioning. So questioning is very important. Only thing is you don't have a motive for questioning, but question with the understanding of the truth. Questioning why you question that. Find out that. Then the answers come on its own. Question everything. Find out the truth. So questioning is not bad. Questioning should be there for everything. Even your own guru, if you have one, question that. Question your own motives moreover. So with this, we'll end this episode. Stay with me for another episode. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.